Let me. Okay, there it is.
Okay, it's working. Okay.
I'm like sending it to a bunch of people. You ready?
I am ready.
Cool.
Real confusing because we're gonna say Josh a whole bunch of times.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. You can
Listen.
yeah, you can just, I don't know. It's not going to be super confusing because you're going to call me
Oh,
Josh,
that was-
and I'm going to call you Josh. That's okay. Yeah. So,
all right. Oh, are we doing this thing now?
oh yeah, it's happening.
You want like the first question I have for you?
Sure, yeah.
All right. For those who haven't heard of your music yet, how would you describe your sound in like 3 words?
Probably unique. Um, 3 words. Unique. I was gonna say different, but that's the same word. So probably unique, lively, and unexpected.
All right.
Just
All right.
yeah. Some of the songs I have, there's a lot of unexpectedness in it. A lot of things that some artists don't add in their music, but I like it because I think I think artists need to do more of that. It needs to stop being the same 4 chords over and over again
Yeah. No,
throughout all
totally.
different genres. I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah.
So like what first got you into like electronic music? Was there like a moment, a song, or like any artist that like lit that spark for you?
Yeah. The first person that kind of brought me to all that was actually my brother Spencer. Um, when I was when he was still living like with me back when we were younger, he would always make music on his computer, and it always sounded like cool, because my brother made it, and I was like 10, so I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And so like he kind of made the spark happen. He kind of said, right, I don't know, he kind of like just showed me like he would how he would make it, how he would like things he would do to like make sounds, not just like take a sound off of the music program and create a melody or something. Like he would actually create it. It was so cool. So him and an artist named Cash Cash, and they always Cash Cash was just like the OG of music for me. I don't know. I love
Oh, nice.
all their music. Surrender really brought it to me as well. Surrender is just so.
Oh yeah.
If you listen to Surrender by them, it's like I don't know. There's a lot of unexpectedness and a lot of like uniqueness with their bass lines, and it really I don't know. It's just yeah. I get chills even thinking about that song.
Hell yeah.
But
Yeah, I can feel that. So like as an independent artist, how has your like journey evolved from like your first track to this like new stuff that you're putting out?
My first stuff sucks. Yeah, my first stuff is so bad. So, like, everyone who listens to the music, I counted yesterday, I have a little over 20 songs that are out. And the first one was not the first song I ever made. That was probably like the 50th or 60th song. Like in the beginning, it was horrendous. Like it was I didn't know how to make melodies or chords, so I was just it took me hours and hours to create 15 seconds of a song.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was the best thing in the world. And then I would
You're
show it
like,
to my
ah,
brother.
critical.
Yeah, and then I show it to my brother, and he'd be like, "This is terrible. This is unbelievably the worst." But from that journey, like some of the stuff that I have made now, like one of the songs. Let me pull up. I'll pull up. Can I do it on Spotify? I don't know if I can. So like Livin' is one of Livin' and Good Run are kind of like the big songs that everyone likes, and so like I'll play it. I'll play Good Run. Can you hear it, Josh? On
Hold on.
just to see if
Yeah, I got it.
you can hear it. You can hear it.
Yeah, there's about a 15-minute
15
delay.
15 minutes.
Or no, 15 seconds. Sorry, 15 seconds. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So Good Run, people like this song a lot because specifically of the part that's playing now, it's so different. And you're not going to hear it for a second, but just waiting. So like that part of that song, one of my like concurrent listeners, his name is Mitch. He's one of my best friends, and he absolutely loves that song because the first time he heard it, it was kind of like a suggestion that he gave me 6 or 7 months ago, kind of like that type of style, how like the build up is what it's called, where it kind of like drops down, and then it ramps up again, like something like that. He suggested me that, and he showed me some music that has that, and over the months of me like trying to figure out how to do it, I got something special, and as soon as he heard that song, he was flabbergasted. He loved it, and from what I know is he listens to it like every day.
It's hype. It like I feel like it's like a song like you would find in like the next Cyberpunk, right? Has that kind of vibe to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's the same thing with Livin'. Livin' has been like a 2.5 year project, and it's because I actually kind of like made part of it with Mitch. There was like just certain parts I would show him, and then he would like certain parts and wouldn't like certain parts, and I went back and forth on ideas and how to do like the chorus and the drops and all this stuff, and so like I'll play it now. So like a lot of the beginning was from the beginning of when I was making it, but the part that's starting now is not. It was more later in the project, and a lot of it was kind of suggestions from Mitch.
Okay.
And then when the drop happens, the chorus happens, that part was just some nice late night work. So. But just play a little bit of it. But so from the time of 5 or 6 years ago of create like at the beginning of my EDM. I guess you could say career. I don't know. I don't know the right word for it, but from the beginning, from that till now, it's grown like a crazy amount, an amount that is, I don't know. It's just I never thought I'd
Okay,
actually get
definitely.
there.
Like,
You know?
yeah, like your new stuff is like sounding amazing.
Yeah.
So with the new songs that you shared, what's the new album called? Like, is there a name or
Yeah.
like
It's called
project or whatever
it's called Dream Plan Do. Dream Plan
okay.
Do. Um, and sorry, what was the question that you asked me exactly with it?
What was the new album called and like what kind of inspired it?
Oh, so it was kind of my boss actually who inspired it. So at the beginning of this year, he said he made this little like wooden thing that's at work. It's like a plaque thing, but it's really small, and it says "Do hard better." And he explained that
Okay.
like basically um, like at your job during life, the work never really gets easier. It just you're able to do it better and more consistently, so it
Exactly.
becomes
Yeah,
easier,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So um, I did Dream Plan Do because it is my dream to pursue this music. It's hard, um, like putting this music out there is and trying to get it to a point of survivability is next to impossible. um, but this kind of album is putting out all the music that is from my old stuff. Um, I have kind of like a new genre that I'm associating myself with. It's called drum and bass.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
so like 95% of my music is going to be that. Um, because it's before I like made music and I didn't concentrate on how I wanted it to sound. I concentrated on like just making it like unique and just like but like not caring what other what other people like or like um, to what I like. I just kind of focused on it being unique, but not to the point
Yeah.
where I like it always. So, um, so it's kind of like all the music, and it's not that I'm putting all of it out there because I don't like it. I'm just putting it out there because starting August 1st is going to be like my new music, and it's drum and bass, and then I'm also coming out with like a new artist, um, a new artist name. Um, I'm still going to be Lost, but I'm also going to have Lost Cinematics, and
Okay.
that's because I'm with a well, you know this, but we're with a um, we have a friend named Steven, and he's asked me he's making a video game,
Yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah.
he's asked me to make all the music for it.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah, so Lost Cinematics is going to be basically all the music that I make for that game.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah.
yeah, so because it'll be in the game, but it has to come out as well on spot. Like
Yeah, and it
people
has
do
to have
that.
like a production agency
Yeah,
behind it and
exactly.
that also lines you up like in the future to do like they're like, "Oh, they like your the music from that game. Like maybe we want you to work on this game." So it's
Exactly.
smart choice, smart move.
Yeah. So, um, like the name specifically is that I have a dream and I have a plan, and now I'm doing it right now, and it's coming out with
Nice.
all that, and now again, like I said, August 1st will be some bangers coming out.
That now are like I know you mentioned a couple tracks before, but is there any tracks that you're like super proud of? Maybe that even aren't like what people would call the bangers. Are there just like some favorites on there?
From the new album or just all my music?
You're the new album.
Um, it hasn't been out too long, but what I've seen is Back to Life and Villain and Time's My Enemy are kind of the three that people like. Breakthrough's pretty cool too, but like I'll play Back to Life and like Time Is My Enemy a little bit, just so everyone can get kind of a gist of it. I really like this song as well. It's very melodic.
It almost feels like it belongs in like a car game,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
It does, it does, it does, yeah. A little bit, yeah.
You Need for Speed Underground. Let's go. No.
Yeah, let's make it. And the other one is Time Is My Enemy. This one feels a little special to me because I really started making this one when I had my when I was in my band. I used to be in a band. I was in that band for 3.5 years.
Were you the drummer?
Yeah, I was the drummer. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably some of the best buddies I'll ever have, for sure. But parts of this are just like inspired of what they would play, you know, just kind of the style of it. I'll play through the drop. So yeah, those two are kind of the ones that I like the most out of the album, for sure.
Very nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, I love them.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem, bud. Now, were there any challenges or surprises during like the production process
Of this
for
album.
this last album?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, yeah. Fingertips was pretty hard. That was Fingertips was one of my first songs I ever made, ever. And I it's just it like really progressed. It like evolved it used to be just kind of it just kind of sounded like in the beginning it sounded like a house song that like had like cinematic epic drums behind it, and it just sounded the worst. It was the worst. But then I found like a vocal for it, and I found some better drums for it.
Okay.
I also found like a cool like string instrument from a website called Splice,
Okay.
and I was able to turn it into it's like an Oriental house song, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, it sounds really cool. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but the producing of it was a nightmare for sure. Like it was just back and forth of different versions. Maybe I'll take a screenshot after the interview of how many different versions I have.
Oh my
So I
god.
can show you the whole list, but yeah,
Just post them here.
yeah. But yeah, that was really the only one though. The other ones are pretty easy. Like they're like the production's just the same as the other ones. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So like in doing all this, like what does your creative process usually look like from like ID to final mix? Like what gets you going, and then like how do you get it down?
Right. Yeah. So I kind of have to be in the mood to make music. I can't just come home and do it. Um, I usually make like 2 songs a month, though.
Okay.
It's kind of the rhythm I'm at, but um, it um, sorry, I just read something in the chat. I
Do
in
you
the
usually start
beginning.
with like oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I usually start with a vocal.
Okay.
So, someone's voice on Splice. Um, there's everything from men's voices to women's voices to drums to pianos, like whatever you need. So I usually start out with either a man or a woman's voice, um, and that kind of writes the melody a little bit. And just so everyone knows, every producer does this. So it's not like I'm stealing people's things. Splice is like a non-copyrightable place that producers put their voices on or put their drums on, and then I pay a premium per year, and I just get to use their stuff basically. Um, so specifically, I really only use their like vocals and drums. So I'll start off with a vocal that kind of writes the melody a little bit. That kind of gets me inspired, and after that, it's kind of just like it's always different, depending on how the vocal is. Maybe I'll put in drums first, or sometimes to like have ear candy kind of, or like to excite myself. I'll like write everything and then put the drums in last, and it just like all falls into place. It's great. But so yeah, first it's like a just a voice, and then I'll write like some chords, or I'll write like a lead, some drums, some atmosphere, some sound effects and stuff like that, and it's usually not all in one day. Sometimes it is. Like a song I'm coming out with on August 1st. It I did it all in one day, but it was like 7 hours straight of
Oh,
work.
damn.
Yeah, but usually it's not like that. Usually it's I'll do it for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll think about it like through like a day or two, and then get back to it and be like, okay, I thought about this. Like, let me try and do it like
Yeah.
this, and and then it doesn't work sometimes, and then I'll, so it's kind of usually a week and a half process, sometimes longer, depending on what I'm doing. But yeah, that's kind of the process for the most part.
Now, when you're doing all this, is there like any gear or software or VSTs that you like swear by?
Yeah, FL Studio is that place.
Pretty Loops.
Yeah, Fruity Loops.
Okay.
I think it's definitely the best for all worlds. Beginner.
How does that
advanced.
compare to like Ableton or Acid or any of those other ones?
So I've seen like Ableton, I've seen Pro Tools, I've seen Reaper, and they're all, for the most part, I feel like they're just all the same. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like Ableton is just an overpriced FL Studio. Personally, I just like,
Yeah.
what is it, like $800 or something?
Yeah, and then that's not including all their like accessories,
Yeah.
like the beat pad, like the 64 that costs like $300,
Exactly.
or the stuff that goes to the guitar amps, blah blah blah.
Same with Pro Tools. Pro Tools is like
Pro Tools,
like
yeah.
$1,500.
Well, Pro Tools is what? Pro Tools is good if like you're running off Apple.
Yeah, something like that. I
Yeah.
can't remember, but
Yeah.
so I think they're just all the same. But I think Fruity Loops is the best because my brother was using that when he was younger, 10 years
Listen,
ago.
I remember using Fruity Loops back when you could download stuff on LimeWire and like BearShare. Right, you used to be able to download like illegal copies and be like, oh, well, let's make some beats too, do, right? Just messing around.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's the best. Like it's beginner friendly, it's advanced friendly. It's just friendly all around. And I've used it ever since. But like I know how the other ones work. If I watch, like someone I watch, I'm still learning. I'm not perfect at making music, so I watched a guy named Alex Rome, and he teaches just how to make melodies and chords and all this stuff, like, and he uses Ableton, but he also uses Fruity Loops. He uses both to kind of give everyone a chance. So I know how both work. But,
Nice.
yeah.
Moving into other stuff. I know we did touch a little bit about who inspired you, but there's any like big influences on the EDM scene right now, like, or any like up and coming people, or anybody that's just really like tickling your fancy?
Yeah. So right now, my two favorite artists right now are Ellis and Conroe. And
Okay.
they are.
Okay, awesome.
They're not necessarily drum and bass artists, but they're more of the unique and unexpected stuff. And
Nice.
Drolo as well. All three of them are just, they take what they want to listen to, and they like make it sound good, and people like it. So it's working for them.
Yeah.
Like if you ever want to take a stab at them, I would do like "Clear My Head" by Ellis, or like
Okay.
"Overdue" by Conroe. They're just
Okay.
They just sound. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna check those out.
Yeah.
I'll throw them on the Spotify.
Yeah. Don't play it now, or we get copyrighted.
Don't play it now. Yeah, we'd be here for like a while. All right.
But,
Now, do you ever pull any like inspiration from outside of EDM, like film scores, hip hop maybe, or like stuff
Yeah.
in nature or like around the city? Or...
So, so like there's some pop artists I've liked. Imagine Dragons is always good.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Pink Pony Club in there.
no. Yeah, Imagine Dragons. even like Justin Timberlake, Post Malone. That's mostly for like pop, but
Oh yeah.
like rock, tons of people like Tool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tool, Foo Fighters, um, um, 3 Days Grace. I can't think of some of them right now. I'm on the spot.
Put the pressure on.
Citizen Soldier. Um, yeah, like a lot of the post-hardcore stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like that's kind of what
That's what I
inspired
listen to.
me. Like my band, and then also post-hardcore kind of inspired Time's My Enemy on the new album.
Yeah.
Um,
Kind of did like a from first to last Skrillex transition there.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Virtual Riot. He's an inspiration for sure, and Skrillex as well. Yeah, like putting me on the spot on that question is hard, but Imagine Dragons is the one that comes to mind for sure.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Yeah, and they're very diverse. They don't have
Yeah.
like a genre. They're like
And they,
they're like an everything.
every one of their songs, I feel like when you listen to it, you're like, it hypes you up. Like
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, I want to go do something.
Exactly,
Like let's,
yeah.
yeah.
And it's
Dope.
it's always like a totally different style. Like if you listen to Believer from 6 years ago, or whatever it was,
Yeah.
and then you listen to like a song from like 12 years ago, and then you
Totally
listen to a
different.
song now, and it's like totally different.
That's
Like
good,
before,
though.
Before it was like folk music almost, like a
Yeah.
and then after that
Yeah.
it was like hard pop, and now it's just like it's like alternative, like yeah, and
They're good.
they're just so good, yeah, it's crazy.
Now, how do you stay inspired when you hit like a creative block?
Um, um, when I hit creative blocks, I stop. I stop making because I've learned in my time of doing it is for me when I get into a creative stop, like just like a concrete wall, and I try to keep going, I just get frustrated, and I just get frustrated at myself that I can't figure out how to like how to make these chords sound good, or just like what to do for the transition. And it gets to the point where I get so frustrated that I stop making that song for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm just like I'm not,
Put it on the
I'm
shelf.
Not, I'm not touching back. I'm not touching that again. I'm not gonna get frustrated again. So I just stop. I just stop making it.
It's
And I'll
good,
either
and then just
move
let
on
it come back to
something
you.
else. Yeah, move on to something else, or completely stop
Okay.
music for that day or something.
Feel that?
So
Right. So after this release, I know you've been talking about the August 1st thing. We talked about the video game project,
Yeah.
right? But do you have any like live things happening, collabs, any other projects on the horizon? Or any other, or talk more about this stuff coming up?
yeah, so I might in September, October, November, might be playing at a like a rave.
Okay.
I have
That's cool.
Yeah, I have a friend. Her name is Tree, literally. T-R-E, yeah, it's cool.
How like player is that? Like,
Huh?
I said, how player is that?
Oh, very. But so she's like a scheduler for a rave place, and she heard my music at the end of like when my band and I broke up. We had like a last concert, and at the end of the concert, we each played like a song that we're doing like on our own, and she heard my song that I played. It's part of me. It's one of the first songs I came out with, and she liked it so much that she wanted me to play there sometime. So that will hopefully will be happening.
That's
In a
awesome.
couple months. Yeah, that'll be
You-
so much.
You're gonna have to
fun.
have somebody like film it so I can see.
Yeah, you. Yeah, you come
No,
over.
oh, that no.
Come on. Yeah, we'll see who will be able to do it, but yeah, the the cinematic stuff is a big thing. That is gonna take up half of the music time for sure, maybe even more. It's like from the drum and bass
Yeah.
remaking.
Those are pretty long scores and everything too, like to be like in a game or something.
Yeah, like the first. I'm still working on. I don't know if you remember Steven saying, like the Revenant X situation. I'm still making the song for that. It's speculated it'll be about 17 minutes long. And I'm done with like a third of it, and it's been like 6 weeks.
Oh my.
So, but it's going faster because now I know like what I'm doing with it. So, I'm doing like yesterday I got done with like a minute and a half of the song.
Okay.
So it's going faster for sure. It's like every couple days I can get like a minute.
Find the
and a half to 2
pattern,
minutes.
find the rhythm. Yeah.
So, like that's that part of it is definitely that's going to take a lot of the time. And like to be honest, if like I could just show like a sneak peek, I guess, of some
Okay.
of it, like why not? We'll see. Ooh. Just so that we can kind of experience it together. So what is happening? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I'll just show like a little bit of like this song specifically. Just a sneak peek to see like kind of the cinematic process. See that I can make other music. Probably do it here. Let me see. Do it there, okay. This is kind of like in the game. It's like a boss fight song, and kind of like the boss is like ramping up, getting more powerful, stuff like that. It sounds pretty simple, but like once it gets right here.
No man can kill me.
It's supposed to sound kind of more slow in the beginning, and as the as that fight goes on, it starts to ramp up. Music starts to get faster, starts to get harder, starts to get like more dark and just like crazy. If you beat them, then. So, So yeah, that's I don't have a name for it.
I like it.
But,
I like it. No, I like it.
yeah, it's very yeah, it's very like very intriguing. You know, kind of.
Yeah.
You're kind of like wanting to know what happens next with it, I think. But
I know. I was like listening to it. I'm like,
what's about to happen?
what's up? What's up?
And like I'll show like part of it. Like once like stage one is kind of that like what's happening. That's like kind of like stage one. So like when stage two happens, it gets a little bit. And like my transitions aren't there yet, but you know, just to kind of show what how fast it's gonna go, how different it's gonna be. I don't want to show too much of that. I don't want to spoil it.
No, no. I love how it has those like 80s like old school Contra like vibes to it. Like
Yeah.
you kind of feel those old classic games
Yeah,
in it.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be. The beginning is supposed to be like definitely. Like the sounds are kind of just. I don't know the right word, but it's like. The beginning, like the sounds are more, just. Not standard. I don't know the. Like they're very. There's not a lot going on, basically. And then, like, the second part, it's more like, it's almost like it time jumped, you know? And it's
Yeah.
like this, like, synthy, like,
Yeah,
melodic
I
thing.
like that.
And then, at, like, the third stage is going to basically be, like, drum and bass. It's going to be super fast, like, super, like, it's going to sound,
Hell yeah.
like, dark and just, yeah, it's going to sound really cool. So when that finally comes
Excited.
out, you know, I don't know if people are going to listen to the full 17-minute masterpiece in their car on the way to McDonald's, but you know.
I will.
Thanks, thank you. You'll
Yeah,
like it.
yeah.
Bass boost it, turn up the volume.
Oh yeah.
It'll be great.
Rocket in the Ram.
Yeah. Turn, you know, roll down the windows, be like, new song came out.
Ram-
Yeah. Yeah.
The bass isn't high enough unless the side windows or mirrors are rattling.
Yep. True. Very true. Yeah, I like it personally so high that that the car is jumping up and down from how much.
Oh
much
yeah,
bass
we
there
have.
is, you know?
Yeah,
Anyway.
those guys that put in like the like 4-foot speakers, just like the one.
Yes.
Just like
yes. Just
jumping the whole car. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I think the last question I have for you is, what advice would you give to like other up and coming EDM artists trying to build something on their own? It's deep.
Don't do it. No.
Don't do it.
Let me have all the publicity. No. Probably stay consistent. So and just start somewhere. Just put out a song. See how it does. Let your friends listen to it. One thing I did is one of the first songs I came out with, I showed it to a friend, but he didn't know that I came out with it, so he just was listening to it. And he was like, "This is really cool. I like this. I like this song." And at the end of the song, I was like, "Yeah, I made that," and because I wanted his raw reaction of how he wanted, not just
Yeah.
because I'm his friend.
Friendship reaction.
Yeah, exactly. And he actually liked it. So, like, just come out with something, and if people like it, be consistent with it. Like me, since January something, beginning of the year, I've come out with 2 songs per month. Like just every 2 weeks, there's been a song coming out. And twice I've come out with an EP that has like 2 songs, and then I have the album that came out on Friday.
Yeah.
So, and I'm going to continue that. 2 songs in August, or I think it's technically 3 because it's 5 weeks or something. Yeah, it'll be 3, but I just 2 a week.
Yeah.
Always come out on Fridays as well. For some reason, Spotify, they like put your music on playlists more often on Fridays. I don't know why.
Probably because like people are like listening to playlists because
Yeah,
it's the
maybe like
weekend.
vacations.
Yeah.
But why would they put like more new music into? I don't know. But come out on Fridays, and also, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. But come out on Fridays, and like, really, if you can do one a week. I can't because I just can't make music that fast.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not so creative.
You have a
that-
job.
Yes. Yeah. So be consistent. Be music on Fridays, and just make the music how you want to make it. Because in the end, if no one's listening to it, at least you have something that you like to listen to, and you can listen to it, and it's going to be there forever, so.
Right. The last thing, I do see you have people in the chat. Do they have any questions at all?
Oh,
Yeah. I think there's like quite a few in there.
yeah, there is. Yeah, I see that there's 11 people watching. Yeah, if there's any questions.
Figured I'd ask. Yeah.
Yeah. It is 15 seconds behind, so just about now is when they're hearing you.
Yeah, they're like, oh wait, hold on.
But what's that? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Well, I don't see any questions, but maybe they're thinking. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, I would just watch out for August 1st.
August 1st.
August 1st.
New stuff.
Yeah.
And go check out the stuff that came out on Friday.
Yes, that too. Yep. Tell everybody you know, every single person you know about who I am.
Like it on Spotify.
Yeah, tell
Listen
your-
in car.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell the president of the United States. Tell your mayor. Like tell the cashier at Wendy's. Right, who I am.
Start airdropping it to people in the subway.
Oh, that would be great. That'd be great. But, yeah.
All right. Anything else? Anything else you want to?
No, just
Okay, all right.
Thanks for having me, Josh.
Oh, yeah. Well, you had me. But yeah, totally.
Hey, you're the one asking me the questions. But
That is true. Right. Yeah. All right.
yeah,
I'm with you.
yeah. Thank you.
Good.
Thank
I'm
you so
excited.
much. Yeah, I'm excited too. So cool. Well, yeah, maybe this handsome fellow will interview me again. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You know,
On the next
when I make my first
next
million.
projects.
Um,
Oh yeah, that's it. First million
yeah. So.
Same
Cool.
questions.
Yeah, same questions. Yeah, same exact questions.
Just compare.
Yeah, it's just compare. Yeah. All right, dude. Well.
All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Thank you again.
Got this feeling inside.